My name is Gavin.
And I'm Emma, and we will be your host for the day.
Please join us for a moment of silence.
Please stand for the pledge to the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now for our student-friendly mission statement.
At RHES, we are learners today and leaders tomorrow.
Today is February 21st, Wednesday, and we are on a day 6 rotation.
Today is National Sticky Bun Day.
What is Sticky Bun Day?
Well, the sticky bun, or schnecken, is a bun that you roll into a spiral. Some say it started in Egypt, others say Germany.
How did it get here in the USA?
The Germans brought it over to Pennsylvania, where it became famous. So celebrate with the gooey, sticky schnecken.
Also, money is due for Hoops for Heart popcorn sales and yearbooks.
All employees must meet with the American Fidelity representative this week. Make an appointment through email.
Second graders, please return your permission slips for the program to Mr. Boone as soon as possible.
Here's an important message from Miss Hamilton. Please listen carefully.
Good morning. First, I wanted to talk to you about some routines and procedures that you should be practicing in your classrooms. Because we've been out so many days, we understand sometimes it's hard to get back in the swing of things, but it's very important that we work together as a school community and make sure that we're doing exactly what we need to be doing in all areas. Just some reminders. Please remember in the hallway that we do have hallway procedures. You should have your hands to yourself. You should be on the blue. We should have voices off. I've seen several students walking down the middle of the hallway, and I understand even if there's just a few, that is tempting to do, but we do have procedures that need to be followed in that area. Also, in the cafeteria, I've noticed that voice levels tend to get a little bit higher as long as we're talking quietly with a voice level 2 with our neighbors. That is fine, but I do hear some screaming and squeals. That's completely inappropriate, and we need to make sure that we address that. That's an area of concern because we have to be able to hear the intercom in the event that someone came over to give us a very important message. So please make sure that you're adhering to that voice level 2 and that you're only talking to the person right beside of you or right across from you. Also, I've noticed some food throwing in the cafeteria. This is completely unacceptable. When we find you doing this, you will be cleaning up your own mess because I don't think that you do this at home, or I would hope you wouldn't do this at home. So please make sure that you are following the directions as far as keeping food on your plate and eating during that time rather than throwing your food. Also, please make sure that when we do the call to attention that you're responding appropriately. I've heard some friends that are yelling it or screaming it or get off key with it, and I think that's very funny. That is not acceptable as well. We've practiced this since August. Even if you're new to Randolph-Howell, this is something that you can pick up on pretty quickly. So please make sure that you're responding appropriately when we do the call to attention. In a level 2 voice would be very good, or even a level 1. But not screaming and yelling as if we were out on the playground. Also, please make sure once you hear that call to attention, you join in. Sometimes I realize it is loud and that we must do the call to attention a second time, but I do see some friends that will look and they think that they can continue talking, so please make sure that we take care of this first time. This is also very important in areas such as car rider and the bus room. I noticed that we are getting increasingly loud in those areas as well, especially the bus room area. So please remember it's very important that you respond to this call of attention so that we can make sure that we can all be heard and listen to whatever the adult in the room is saying. Also, on a positive note, I've been very excited about the Stinger program that we have brought back to Randolph-Howell. Some of you may remember that. I'm very excited to see which class or classes, because we might have a tie, end up with the most stingers at the end of the third 9 weeks to go to the BuzzButt store. Also, I'm very excited to see which classes will be recognized for the accumulation of stingers, maybe 25, 50, 75, maybe 100 when we have our Friday celebrations. So please remember practicing routines and procedures in your classroom, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Miss Hamilton.
Now for the joke of the day. What type of bow cannot be tied?
I don't know. What type of bow can't be tied?
A rainbow.
Thanks,
And have a great day.